Hey guys, today we are going to be covering the XenoThreat mission and all the gameplay associated with it. There are going to be two parts to this mission. The first is you can do FPS combat and cargo hauling with your ship. The second part is going to be actually fighting the NPCs with your ship and doing the space combat. But before we get too more in depth into that, first you're going to want to go to Mike L1 landing zone, land your ship there, and that will set your respawn point. Once you set that as your respawn point, it would be wise to get the weapons and upgrades for your ship that you need for this gameplay. If you're going to be doing the cargo hauling gameplay, you're going to need FPS weapons, as there will be some FPS combat involved, some medipens, as well as the pyro multi-tool with the tractor beam attachment. If you're going to be doing the dogfighting in space, you're going to need to probably upgrade your ship weapons and make sure to overclock your shields or any components that you would like to overclock as well. So to accept this mission, you are going to go into your mobiGlas, go to your mission manager. It should be under priority missions. Once you click that, click accept mission, and the area that you need to quantum travel to will pop up. Once you arrive there, it'll tell you the area that you can also go to do the cargo gameplay. Doing the XenoThreat mission, you are going to hop between the areas, whether you're fighting Idris attacking the javelin that you are trying to load with cargo, or whether you're defending the players that are loading the cargo on their ship in the gas cloud, as you can see. Once you get to the gas cloud, you're going to find Wreckage Sites, which pop up as white markers on your ship HUD. Once you fly up to that area, you're going to want to align, as I will show you here in a second, with the top of your ship under the bottom of the long part of the ship. This will let you load in cargo the fastest. One thing to note is that while you're lining your ship up to this area, be careful not to hit the destroyed ship, otherwise you will knock it and it will move and you're going to have to realign everything. Once you get aligned, make sure that you have your helmet on before you exit your ship and go into EVA. And once you're out EVAing, you're going to look for an entrance. These entrances change depending on the wreckage site you go to. Once you go through the entrance, your mag boots will kick on and you will be pulled to the floor, so just be careful of that and make sure there's no NPCs around when this happens. While you're walking around the ship, there will be enemy NPCs patrolling, so you're going to have to find them and shoot them. I would highly advise making sure that you find all of them before you start moving your cargo boxes. Otherwise, you are going to be killed, and then you're going to have to respawn, recall your ship, fly all the way back, and start the process over. The only good part is that the NPCs that you have killed will already be dead. The ship is made up of 3 levels, so make sure that you know where the NPCs are the first time you go through, and that's the general area they'll always be at. You can look through windows and other closed off openings to find their location as well. Another tip I use is to make sure to look over the balcony and shoot any NPCs below once you get to the 2nd level. This will make that part much easier, that way you're not fighting them on the same level, as there are usually multiple down low. Once you go to the lower area, go to the generator and press the green button. The green button will open the access doors that were previously closed before. So as you can see, this is why we lined up our ship in that area, so that we could offload the cargo onto the ship in the quickest way possible. You're going to want to gather as much cargo onto the edge of the wrecked ship as possible, that way you can offload it onto your ship as quickly as possible. There are 3 types of cargo containers for this mission. The first being the green, which is time sensitive. As soon as you take it out, it'll have a percentage bar to show you how much percentage is left. Once that runs out, it will be unsellable and unusable. The next are the blue containers. These are highly susceptible to explosions and impact, so make sure to be careful when transporting these. I would highly advise against doing dogfighting combat when these are in your ship. These first 2 are usable after you quantum travel. However, the next type, which is more of the explosive looking container, you are not able to quantum travel with it, as you have to manually fly all the way back to Jericho Station with it. There's two ways to unload or offload the cargo depending on how you look at it. The first one is going to be to pull the cargo towards you from your own ship, and the second way is going to be to push it off of the wreckage. Whichever way is easier, it might change depending on if you have players with you where you can put it out in the middle of space and they can pull it in the rest of the way. Just whatever works best for you. Once all the cargo is loaded up onto your ship, you are going to take it back to the UEE station where the Javelin is located. As you're unloading the cargo, NPCs may pop up, so it is wise to have multiple players or multiple friends with you so that you are not getting attacked and your ship is not getting shot at while you are doing this cargo. Once you have all the cargo you need, you're going to head back towards Jericho Station, and upon arriving, you are going to find the landing pads. These landing pads have open bays on both sides, so you're going to go through the open bay to offload your cargo. Over the duration of the mission, there's going to be a status bar at the top of your screen showing the 3 types of cargo needed and the quantities needed or the quantities turned in for each. Once this fills up, the Javelin will undock and the mission will end. However, before this happens, you will be encountering some enemy Idrises along with squads of fighters that spawn as the cargo gets filled up. This is where it's going to be advantageous to use someone who has a ship like a Retaliator bomber where you can take down an Idris and or the Idris' shields very quickly with large missiles. For ships with medium to small weapons, I would highly recommend using ballistics, even though it is limited ammo, as you are going to be focusing most of your dogfighting power on the Idris and probably not doing as much dogfighting with the smaller ships. If you're going to be doing a lot of dogfighting, I do highly recommend using lasers, as you will be restocking if you are using ballistic ammo. That being said, the most money to be gained doing this mission is fighting the Idris directly. If you are new to Star Citizen and do not have a package yet, you can use my referral code below to earn an extra 5,000 UEC. And if you have been and are just using this as a guide, please leave a like and comment below, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.